It's recording.
Hi.
It's cutting the top of your head off.
Need another book?
No, go ahead. I'll hold it. Go ahead.
Well, no, we can get another book. They're right up there. You sure?
You're rolling.
Okay. Hi, I'm Patty. Yes, Rudy's sister, the one in the books. And I'm going to read you one of his stories. I'm going to read the Lioness Sister. Patty's birthday is coming up and we should buy her something special. Ronnie replied, "That's a great idea, Robert, but we have no money." Rudy implored, "Come on, brothers, let's get outside after breakfast and look for pop bottles." Robert asked, "Why do we need pop bottles?" Rudy answered, "We can get 5 cents for each bottle we find." Ronnie chipped in, "Well, that's a great idea." We started walking down the road looking for pop bottles. None. Then we walked up the other holler and only found 4 bottles. Rudy was puzzled. I thought we'd find more bottles than 4. Robert agreed. We did all this walking for 20 cents. Ronnie said maybe if we walk toward town, we can find more bottles. But Rudy, he disagreed. "No, we'll just have to settle on the 20 cents. When we got home, we told Mama that we only found 4 bottles. Mama asked, "Why do you boys need the money?" We all said we wanted to buy Patty something special for her birthday. Then we asked Mama if she had anything we could do to make some extra money. Mama replied, "I know how you can earn some extra money." We excitedly said, "How, Mama? What do you want us to do?" Mama replied that she wanted to make some blueberry jelly, and she would pay us $3 for each gallon of blueberries we picked. Excited by the prospect, Robert said, "Whoa, we will be rich." Mama, will you give us $6 if we pick 2 gallons? Mama replied, "Okay, I'll give you boys $3 for every gallon you pick." Rudy looked at the 2 boys and said, "Let's get this done." Mama washed out a bucket and told us that it should hold at least 2 gallons. Then she would give us a quart jar and told us that 4 quarts would make a gallon. Robert again said, "This is great. We'll be rich." He jumped up and exclaimed, "Come on, let's get started." Rudy looked at Ronnie and said, "I had no idea Robert was so greedy." Ronnie just said, "Come on, Robert, let's go get you rich." We climbed up the front hill to where the wild blueberry patch grew. We started picking blueberries, and after about half an hour, we had maybe a quart between the 3 of us. Rudy said, "Everyone pour your blueberries in my jar, and then we'll put them in the bucket." Well, we had almost picked a quart. Robert remarked, "Why did God make these blueberries so doggone small?" Ronnie agreed, "This is just taking too long." Rudy advised both his brothers that they were as easy tasks that Mama would not have offered them $3 a gallon. Robert asked, "How much money have we made so far?" Rudy with disgust replied, 75 cents. Robert said, "It just has to be more than 75 cents. Rudy answered, "No, it's just 1/4 of a gallon, and we only get 75 cents a quart." Then Rudy added, "As right now, Robert, you have earned 1/4. Robert moaned, "How long will it take us to make $1? Rudy told Robert, "Your mind will answer most questions if you learn to relax and wait for the answer. It will take as long as it takes." Ronnie grumbled, "Let's quit talking and get back to picking." And then he added, "Each of us needs to fill up our jar and we'll be done." We just decided to pick more blueberries and finish this gallon as soon as we could. Rudy noticed that the blueberry patch was a lot thicker farther down the flat, so we relocated. We picked and picked until each of us filled 3 more quart jars. Ronnie said, "This is taking too long," and we all agreed. So Rudy said, "Okay, let's pick a few more berries for good measure and sell what we have to Mama." As we started down the hill, we had to decide if we would take a shortcut and walk through Old Man Johnson's garden or walk way along the hill. Rudy said, "Old Man Johnson will be mad if we walk through his garden." Robert was worried and said, "Old Man Johnson will shoot at us if he sees us in the garden." Ronnie said, "There are 3 of us and only 1 of him, and I'm not going to walk around the hill." With that, Ronnie started walking through Old Man Johnson's cornfield. Rudy said, "Wait 1 moment, Ronnie. We need to take a systematic and tactful approach." Robert asked, "What does systematic and tactical mean?" Rudy answered quickly, "It means we'll walk without talking and leave no evidence nor give any perception of our path." Ronnie told Robert, "Just be quiet until we get to the road." Robert said, "Well, why didn't you just say be quiet?" Rudy and Ronnie both just shook their heads and smiled.